Match number 29 rolling here at Northwest District Champs, reaching up towards our top level of each Alliance Reef. We've got Chuck and Blue Alliance Machine is here is mostly CPR putting up the scoring clinic over on blue. 1, 2, 3 pieces of coral scored up on level 4 for 5 points apiece. And here goes drivers at the controls with the Blue Alliance carrying an 18-point lead going into teleop. Red Alliance now reaching for algae. We just talked about it, and now we'll talk about it yet some more. First, Chuck picks up the 4 points on top of the barge, and then Surf picks up 6 for processing through the Alliance wall. Human player there from Stormbreakers converting 4 of those points back into Blue Alliance score. Well, back would imply they transferred. Recouping 4 points of their own, we'll put it that way. Trying to mitigate some of the damage there. 60 to 55 is your live score. Blue Alliance still with a very slight lead. We'll see what they do to hang on to it now as Surf comes over from the Red Alliance side to defend against these Blue Alliance cycles. Bothel's Machine CPR has to get around Surf. Pretty much no problem. They're still able to scoop up coral, and about 3 seconds later, score it onto level 3 of the Blue Alliance Reef. Round and around they'll go. They're able to pretty quickly get away from that Surf Machine and get parallel to them. Again, Surf's defensive strategy relies on perpendicular torque against the bumpers of whatever machine they're trying to defend. They don't have that lateral motion quite down yet, although they are clearly working on it. And Bothell able to exploit this over and over as CPR finds their way right into the coral station. 110 points on the board for Blue to the Red Alliance's 95. Over here on red, there's Team Chuck picking up 3 points of Alliance score, followed up rapidly by Radical Raccoons. Getting some level 4 score of their own, 5 points apiece. There's Chuck for 5. Here comes Raccoons, 5 more. Help them bring that score up to 117. Their Alliance now trails by just 6. Speaking of 6 points, that was just scooped up by the Blue Alliance Machine of Stormbreakers out of Vancouver. 6 points for processing the algae. Surf gets 4 points of those back for lobbing that algae up on top of the barge as our end game sonar sounds. There goes Surf up for 12. Bothell, CPR, airborne for 12 of their own over on blue. Right now our end game is a perfect mirror image. Will Chuck change that in these last 3 seconds? 2, 1. Friendly fire on the Red Alliance barge, but it looks like they might have gotten away with it. Radical Raccoons jumping in, trying to find that center cage and just about dislodging their Alliance partners on the way. Live score show to tie. Your final score is coming soon. The Blue Alliance takes home qualification match number 29, 160 points to the Red Alliance's 140. And in that match, we did see that cooperation bonus that we talked about in the last break. 6 RP there for each of the Blue Alliance teams, 1 RP for the Red. Brett, what a